Today we're making crispy potatoes with bacon and onion. And they're perfect for breakfast, dinner, pretty much anything. I say you just make a big ass batch of them, put them in the fridge, and then bring them out for the next couple days. Put like a fried egg on top or some steak with them or some shrimp. They're really good. Here's how we start. Come on, let's go. So I've got about 1.5 pounds of new potatoes in boiling water. They've been in about 5-6 minutes. It's going to take a couple more till the fork goes all the way through, and then we take them out. Beside this, I have about 6 pieces of bacon that I cut up that's now ready that I'm going to take out. But it's going back in the pan, so I don't have to worry about like draining on paper towels. That's not a big deal for me right now. And we want a little bacon grease left in the pan. So I think there's about 1.5 tablespoons or 2 in there. And that's fine because we're going to add about a medium red onion, yellow if you have it, or white, doesn't really matter, into the pan. We're just going to soften these a couple of minutes. Here's what you want to do. You want to start with the bacon first because then everything gets flavored from the grease after that. That's quite logical. It helps you build flavors. All right, the onions are done, so we'll take them out and add them to the bacon. Okay, so these guys are done. So we're just going to take them out. Don't need really the water. Put them in a bowl. Just let these guys cool just for a couple minutes until we can kind of deal with them. And when they've cooled a bit, you just cut them. Depends how big you want your pieces to be, but I'm kind of cool with that. You kind of want a decent amount of surface area because they're going to go back in the pan and start to get crispy. So what happens next really is just about flavor, texture. And then they go back into the pan. Try and put them face down. First I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the pan and a squeeze of oil. Of course, if you have extra bacon grease left over, use that. But if you don't and your pan's a little dry like mine is, use the butter and oil. And then the potatoes. Get them all in first. And then I like to make sure that they're not on their backs. There's at least one side touching the skillet. I'm using cast iron, obviously. If you don't have it, you should get one, but it's not necessary. This is a nice thing. So just stand, take your time, relax, put a glass of wine in your hand. Just let it happen. And as they start to get some gorgeous color like that, and flip them down on another cut side. Okay, nice, right? I mean, you don't have to be as anal as this, but once this next side gets done, I'll just flip them over all on their back and then I won't care from that point. But I do want to make sure on the cut sides I've got some beautiful color going on. And when the potatoes are nice, right? Now you've got some good color on them. Now comes back in the onions and the bacon. And we haven't seasoned them yet, so that's going to happen now. So they're going to get the following. Of course, some kosher salt, a decent amount, fresh ground pepper, a little smoked paprika, because it's my new fave, and a little garlic powder. It smells amazing, amazing. One last thing, a handful of curly parsley, and we're there. And here they are. And by the way, if you're old enough to remember that line I just said, and here they are, was from the dating game. Anybody remember that?
Crickets.
There's some people who don't remember. All right, let's have a bite. So my suggestion is you get some onion, you get some bacon, and you get some great looking potato. Oh my God, they are so good. They are so good. If you don't own smoked paprika, get it, because it makes regular paprika taste like water. And isn't it about flavor? Holy crap. All right, thanks for hanging out. Oh, look it. The paprika has now gotten to me. It's going to make me sneeze. Thanks for being here. These by themselves with an egg on top would be amazing. But some sliced steak with it, and as I said, with whatever, just make them.